Hello friends, welcome back to Technique. In this video, we'll be talking about the detailed camera review of the Vivo V50. Now the Vivo's V series has been known for great camera experience, and let's see how good the Vivo V50 comes up in terms of camera experience. So similar to the previous devices, the Vivo V50 also comes with Zeiss optics, so that makes the camera experience much better. There are plenty of modes available to tune into the best experience. You get different portraits mode, the bokeh effect, then the wedding portraits. A lot of things are included in the camera UI. So let's see how good the camera experience is. So before that, if this is your first time on this channel, do hit that subscribe button and also hit the bell icon to get notified of all the videos we publish. So let's talk about the cameras. First, let's have a look at the hardware. Now it comes with a dual camera setup. It's a 50 megapixel shooter with optical image stabilization and f1.88. That's the primary camera. It's a 6p lens, and the secondary camera is once again a 50 megapixel ultra wide angle lens with f2.0 aperture. Now the selfie camera is once again a 50 megapixel shooter with f2.0 aperture, and it's a 5p lens. It's a super wide angle lens. Now you can do 0.8x, 1x and 2x zoom or other different focal length using the selfie camera. So that's the camera hardware. So let's go straight into the camera samples to see how it performs. So let's first have a look at the daylight capture. So in terms of daylight conditions, you can see that there is plenty of details on offer. The colors are nice and white. The details are really good, and you can also turn from the vivid mode to the natural mode, the Zeiss color mode. So there is an option. If you like richer colors, go with the vivid mode. If you want natural colors, go with the Zeiss natural color mode. The colors are nice and white. The sharpness levels are really good. Overall details looks really impressive. So Vivo has done an exceptional job with the primary camera. Although we have taken most of the images in vivid mode, they look really well. So overall, I would say Vivo has done a really impressive job in terms of daylight conditions. The Zeiss partnership has made the camera really improved and looks really impressive. In terms of details, sharpness levels, dynamic range also looks great. The sky colors are also rendered really well. So overall, I would say it's a really good camera. Now the 50 megapixel ultra wide also has the same color experience as that of primary camera. That makes the camera really usable, and the dynamic range is good. The sharpness levels are as good as the primary camera. The overall detailing and quality definitely looks for the ultra wide angle camera. So once again, Vivo has done a really good job with the secondary 50 megapixel camera. Now you can take a really good close-up shots as well. Once again, you can see that the details are really rich. The sharpness levels are good. You also get a bokeh effect with the primary 50 megapixel shooter. The colors are really impressive, and overall details looks really good. Now there is also a macro mode included. Now once again, the macro mode does a really good job in terms of bringing up nice details. When you go closer, you can see some of the macro shots. They come really good. So macro mode is once again impressive on the Vivo V50. So there isn't much to complain here in terms of macro mode. They do come out really good. Moving on to the portrait mode, you get three different focal length: 23mm portrait, 35mm and 50mm. And if you want more options, you can go with the options, the lens kit available, which is landscape lens kit, street photography, the custom or classic mode, natural mode. There are plenty of options available, and you can also choose from the Zeiss options, including the biotar, planar option. So portraits have come really good, impressive portraits. The blur effect looks really good. The colors are rich and wide, and the dynamic range also looks really impressive. The edge detection is also done well. Overall, I would say the portraits have come really good, and you get plenty of options to play around with the portraits. There are options like wedding portraits and a lot of festival portrait options available. So portraits definitely shines on the Vivo V50. Now when it comes to low light experience, you can see here in artificial light, and when there is good amount of light available, the details are good, and the colors are also done well. The sharpness levels is good, and the dynamic range also looks pretty good on the Vivo V50. Now when light drops further, that means in extreme low light conditions, you can see that it's a 3 or 4 second shot, and you can see the sky colors are slightly artificial in tone, but overall details, what it fetches from the darkness, it's really impressive. But sky colors look a bit artificial, but otherwise the Vivo V50 does a pretty good job. Now when it comes to selfies, once again the 50 megapixel shooter does a pretty good job. The color tones are good, the dynamic range looks good, and overall detailing and sharpness levels are really impressive. And I can also toggle with the different modes. That's 0.8x, you can go with the 1x, and you can even go to 2x zoom when you're taking selfies. So that option is included, and similarly you get different Zeiss modes even for the selfie camera. So that makes the selfie experience really impressive, and the aura flashlight also makes it really good even if you're taking low light selfies. Now that's one good thing about the camera, and you can also see that the low light selfie experience also looks pretty good. Again, once again, you do get plenty of options to play around with the modes in the selfie camera as well. Let's move on to the video recording. The rear camera can do 4K 30 FPS using the primary camera, and with OIS included, you can see the camera footage looks pretty good. The details are good, colors are rich, and the stabilization works well. But sadly, there is no 4K 60 FPS even for a phone which is priced almost close to 40,000. Now the same experience is with the 1080p resolution, looks very good. Overall details and sharpness levels are good, and you can do the same video recording using the ultra wide as well, which is quite okay. So that was the video recording. So this is the selfie camera sample taken with the Vivo V50, which can record videos in 4K 30 FPS, and you do have different zoom levels, 0.8x, then 1x and 2x. So we'll just show you the 0.8x. So this is the 0.8x. Now we are going back to say 1x. We'll just go back to 1x, and this is the 2x zoom. So you can just play around with the zoom levels, and then you take the video. And this is basically in sensor zoom, just one camera, which is a 50 megapixel shooter. So that is a detailed camera review of the Vivo V50. So as a camera centric smartphone, Vivo V50 will not disappoint you. It has pretty good experience overall, be it the regular daylight shots, low light, portraits, macros. Then you get plenty of Zeiss option in terms of portraits. Even the selfie experience, you get plenty of options. So overall, I would say the camera, whatever it offers, is really good in terms of experience. But sadly, at this price segment, it lacks a telephoto lens. That's one of the downsides of the device. And also, there is no 4K recording with 60 FPS at this price segment. So apart from these two shortcomings, the Vivo V50 is definitely a great camera experience. So that was my experience with the Vivo V50. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button and also hit the subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.